Day of Navaratras. I am sure some program related to mother, maybe puja, maybe japa, maybe some bhajana or stotrams which we are learning, or at least looking at her picture and praying to her, or visiting mother's temple. Something you must do to encash these most divine days. Choice is yours. Welcome, my gratitudes to you for giving me this chance from so many days to study Geetha steadily. We have not missed even one shloka. Every shloka we are studying. So those who are regular, they are having full taste of it. Those not so, whichever the day, whatever the shloka, with whatever the varied or depth meaning, we are discussing it of Gita. Common sense thoughts also, sometimes good, they are helpful, and everyday stotra learning. So welcome you all. Let us have 5 programs today too. Our initial chanting and Bhagya Suktam chanting, Gita, common sense thought, and our Devi Stotra, Devi Stuti, which we started yesterday. Today and tomorrow it will be done. So be attentive with full faith. Bring the mind here, attention here, and with the feeling of wanting to learn from these things, wanting to make a habit of learning and practicing whatever is learned here. Help yourself. Let us start. Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanao Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Good. Today it is Bhagya Suktam, that which opens up the Bhagya fortunes for our life's good, great achievements. So let us chant it. Om Atha Taitriya Brahmana Antargata Dvitiyaštaka Ashtama Prashnantargata Navamanuvaaka Rupa Bhagya Suktasya Parayanam तदनन्तरं गीताध्ययनं तदनन्तरं विशेषज्ञानस्य अवाप्ति तदनन्तरं देवी स्तोत्रस्य पारायणम् अर्थ आविष्करणं वयं सर्वे उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत दर्शन अनुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं भक्तिज्ञान विवेक वैराग्य योगादि साधनानाम् अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं तद्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् कर्मणि निष्ठित अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां भक्त साधक जनानां आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्य विजयादि सत् संपदा साधना सानुकूलता शक्तीनां प्राप्ति बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थम समस्त युवानां च अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये विनियोगार्थं तेषां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये सनातन धर्म देश परमात्म गुरु माता पितृ उद्योग भक्ति द्वारा जीवन साफल्यार्थं एतेषां साधनानां वयं सर्वे अद्यां करिष्यामहे। आदौ आदौ श्री भाग्य सूक्तस्य पारायणम्. ओके, संकल्प we have done. Now we are starting. ॐ प्रातरग्निं प्रातरिन्द्रगं हवामहे प्रातर्मित्रावरुणा प्रातरश्विना प्रातर्भगं भूषणं ब्रह्मणस्पतिं प्रातः सोममुत रुद्रगं हुवेम प्रातर्जितं भगमुग्रगं हुवेम वयं पुत्रमदितेर्यो विधर्ता आध्रश्चिद्यं मन्यमानस्तुरश्चिद् राजा चिद्यं भगं भक्षेत्याह भगप्रणेतर्भगसत्यराधो भगेमां धियमुदवददन्नः भगप्रणोजनयगोभिरश्वैर्भगप्रनृभिर्नृवन्तः स्याम उतेदानीं भगवन्तः सामोत प्रपित्व उत मध्ये अह्नाम् उतोदितामघवन् सूर्यस्य वयं देवानागं सुमतौ स्याम भग एव भगवागम् अस्तु देवास्तेन वयं भगवन्तस्याम तन्त्वा भग सर्व इज्जो हवीमि स नो भगपुर एता भवेह समध्वरायोषसो नमन्त दधिक्रावे वशुषये पदाय अर्वाचीनं वसुविदं भगन्नो रथमिवाश्वावाजिन आवहन्तो अश्वावतीर्गोमतीर्न उषासो वीरवतीः सदमुच्यन्तु भद्राः घृतं दुहाना विश्वत प्रवीणा यूयं पात स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः यो माग्ने भागिनगं सन्तमथा भागं चिकीर्षति अभागमग्ने तं कुरु मामग्ने भागिनं कुरु ओम शांति 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 दश शांति टुमारो डे आफ्टर 2 days में हो जाएगा then 1 day mantra pushpam so 3 days are there our this Vedic chanting if you want we will do Aruna Prashna if you have not done it okay now come to our third topic of the day Srimad Bhagavad Gita we are into 12th chapter Bhakti Yoga Bhagavan gave us 4 levels of bhakti the first highest second one third one fourth one you know what are those and today we will see in that 12th mantra the glory of the last one told so that we start somewhere our sadhana the first one was what whole 12 chapter is Bhakti Yoga. Arjuna's question, Bhagavan telling about Bhakti Mahima, then Jnana Mahima, but telling the Jnana is difficult and then summarizing Bhakti in 1-2 shloka and says, if you are a Bhakta, I'll lift you from Samsara Sagara, Murti Samsara Sagara. Then he starts telling us 4. So first one was, Mayeva Mana Adhatsva, Mayi Buddhin Niveshaya, Nivaseshyasi Mayeva. Ataurdhvarna samshayah doubtless experience of ourself finding in the Lord because of our natural putting of our mana buddhi totally in the God is the highest sadhana. For example, just close the eyes and see where is our mind, where is our buddhi. बुद्धि तो सो रहा है जब से जन्म लिया मन is also either sleepy lethargic or in some sentiment, some imagination, some projection, some feelings for some or the other object or the worldly thing or being, if not to our own stupid ego with all arrogance or with all desires or with all disappointments or with all pathetic sympathy seeking useless mood. We are now here. Autobiography मैं अपना बताया. From this, we have to lift our mind naturally to be in God. Lift our intellect naturally to be in God. Thus, we find ourselves also placed in the divine experience beyond any doubt. That is the first and highest and the greatest bhakti sadhana, topmost of the 4. Okay, if this is not done naturally, second level was told. What is that? अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छाप्तुं धनंजय. सो अभ्यास योगेन भक्ति योग का अभ्यास करते जाओ. अभ्यास ही योग है, यहाँ भक्ति का अभ्यास करना है. सो थ्रू वेरियस things that are given to us by our own scriptures, all that Krishna did not elaborate because it was Yuddha Kshetra. Already so much time spent. People are very restless there. They have to shoot arrows at each other and kill each other. How can he kill more details than this? Okay, before your exam time, very important exam. Fail ho gaya to satyanash. At that time, if I ask you some questions, do you say, "Acha Swami ji, बैठिए, हम आपको विस्तार से बताएंगे." One word answer you give and run because of the importance of work. You have to catch a flight. मैंने पूछा कुछ आपसे, तो आप थोड़ी बैठकर इत्मीनान से थोड़ी बताओगे। So to a भयंकर civil war there, as if is broken between the 20 lakhs of people, है ना, more than that. How can Bhagwan give more details? So we should have that concern and generosity to grasp what Bhagwan has not said, what he meant. So here, I thought, what is the second option given? Abhyasa yogena. So yoga abhyasena, abhyasa yogena. In that abhyasa yoga, doing the abhyasa itself is yoga. Of what abhyasa? Abhyasa is practice. Abhitaha asa, doing same thing again and again is called abhyasa. Putting our mind in God. Look at the God's form. So the thought of God's rupa. Take the Lord's name. So the thought of Lord's name in the mind. So in this way, trying to do that, putting the mind in one or the other practice ke dwara in Bhagavan is abhyas. Abhyas. So too with the intellect. Try to study Shastra and see the truth or see the Lord's presence only in everything that's happening. Practice करो उसका अभ्यास. Second level में हमको ये बताया, we were told also that माम आप तुम इच्छा. Intensify your desire of gaining the Lord day by day. भगवत प्राप्ति, चाहे उसका डेफिनेशन कुछ भी हो, अनुभव कुछ भी हो, बात की बात. But like you have a desire, the dhana prapti kamana is there. Then gruha prapti kamana, new car prapti kamana, new dresses, new cell phone prapti kamana. You have na, no, instead of all of that, माम आप तुम इच्छा, मुझे पाने की इच्छा रखो. Only that इच्छा that should become divinized or intensified, strengthened day by day. तो अभ्यास करते हुए भगवान को पाने की इच्छा बढ़ाओ. भगवान को पाने की इच्छा बढ़ाते हुए मन बुद्धि को भगवान में रखने का प्रैक्टिस बढ़ाते रहना. This leads to the first level of naturally the mind, buddhi, chitta, ahankara, all are in Bhagwan. That is the fulfillment in devotion. Okay, this is first and second levels. Third level is what? Abhyase abhi asamartha osi chet. If you are not capable of doing even this abhyasa, then mat karma paramaha bhava. First option in the third level is mat karma paramaha. Your priority in life is doing the works related to me, which bring you near to me, which remind you of me, which keep you in my vicinity. That can be your own personal variety of pujas, or wherever those things are happening, going there and doing seva. मत कर्म परमः. करते रहना कर्म. तो भगवत संबंधी कर्म, यज्ञ याग हो रहा है कहीं, जाके हेल्प करो, मंदिर में जाके हेल्प करो. वी हैव सीन इन at length. Along with that, if this also doesn't work, wherever you are placed, madartham api karmani kurvan. Whatever the duties you are doing, have an idea that this I am doing it for Bhagwan. This leads to the qualification for second level. That when we do, we come to the first level. First level is ultimate. मय्येव मनादत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय. निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं संशयः. ये जो करते करते रहने से क्लिक होते हैं. अभी कुछ बैठे रहे तो यहीं कुछ करते नहीं है तो यू विल नेवर गेट आइडिया. लाइक हाउ टू डू द पेंटिंग. अब यू जस्ट बैठे हो, कैसे करे, क्या करे पेंटिंग. अरे करो, शौक तो अब खराब भी हो जाए, स्लोली द आइडिया तो आएगा. Do nothing, you will never get an idea or encouragement or inspiration from within. Keep doing, then you get the clarity. You know all that. Wherever you are experts today, when you started, it was absolutely vague. You went on doing. Therefore, you are now in that stage of perfection. It can be a driving, it can be playing chess, it can be in your eloquent speech or your writing ability, whatever. जो भी तुम्हारे टैलेंट्स है, साधना भी करने से उसका आपको रसास्वादन होगा, अभ्यास भी होगा. Third is over. Now even the third also, if one is not able to do, Bhagavan said fourth one. अथ एतदपि अशक्तोऽसि कर्तुम् मद्योगमाश्रितः. अथ एतदपि अशक्तोऽसि कर्तुम् Even the third one said also you are not able to do. What are the third one? Madartha bhavi karmani or mat karma paramo. ये भी नहीं कर पा रहे हो तो then what? Mad yogam ashritah, never missing the thought of uniting with me, desire of uniting with me, desire of gaining me, obtaining me, possessing me, merging with me, recognizing me. Mad yogam ashritah. What is the sadhana then? Second one after this? Sarva karma phala tyagam tatah kuru yatatmavan. प्रयत्न के साथ whatever the karma has to be, do it, but फल त्याग करो. फल को आके अपेक्षा मत करो, मिल भी जाए उसको भगवान को और सबको बांट कर ले लो, और वो भी लेते हो. टेक इट इन द प्रसाद भावना. डोंट हैव द कवेटियस भोग बुद्धि इन दैट. दैट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ सर्व कर्म फल त्याग. मतलब फल को भोग करने की इच्छा को छोड़. Then you will recognize independence in life. From what? That without the enjoyment, indulgence in the world, I can't live. From this stupid thought, we get freed. Because that was the one which was putting our mind and our efforts in doing karma and get the karma phala and indulge. That's why mind buddhi, we are not able to focus on pure devotion. अब कर्म फल त्याग करने से I can live without phala bhoga. That discovery is done. Then instead of doing karma for phala and bhoga, we start doing what is said as the devotional sadhanas 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Therefore, sarva karma phala tyaga is the first step of bhakti sadhana. To enjoy the true devotion, to enjoy true wisdom and all, you have to give up the kamya karma, you have to give up karma phala bhoga lakshana, or that karma phala bhoga kamana. Kamya karma is you have a desire and you work for it. The second thing is when the result comes, you have a desire to enjoy that desired object. These are all make you an ordinary human. Everybody is doing that. You are studying sacred Geetha given by the Lord for the liberation to all the highly qualified people. तो कौन बोल रहे हैं, किसके लिए बोल रहे हैं, क्या बोल रहे हैं, मन में रखो. Then you understand the knowledge that is given is actually important and valid for these people. अगर ये सब बैकग्राउंड नहीं बता कि भगवान मोक्ष के लिए अर्जुन जैसे महा उत्तम अधिकारियों को ये बता रहे हैं, then you compare it with ordinary worldly people and they are doing why Swami all this work, earn money, spend it and buy the things, enjoy in that, indulge in that, embrace that. अब देखो वो भोगियों के संसारियों के लिए बात नहीं हो रही ना ये, वो एनीवे आप कर रहे हो. एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग व्हाट द हाईएस्ट गोल यू कैन अचीव? To tell that the Shastras have come, to tell that the Guru, Sadguru, tell that is these pravachanas, not for an ordinary thing. So therefore, the sublimity of the subject also will be like that only. The sublimity, the difficulty in the practice also is of highest cadre. Therefore, sarva karma phalatyagam tatah kuru. Now this karma phalatyaga, Bhagavan is glorifying in this 12th sloka of the 12th chapter. Bara. That sloka we do today. From tomorrow we'll see the values that are given daily. 5 karo. There are 32 values or 5 ya 8. In 3 or 4 days we can see that. Okay. 12th sloka, let us do it now. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Dvadashodhyayah Bhakti Yogaha Dvadasha Shlokaha. Shri Bhagavan Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat, Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat, Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat, Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat, Jnanat dhyanam vishishyate, Jnanat dhyanam vishishyate, ज्ञानात् ध्यानं विशिष्यते ज्ञानात् ध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागः ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागः ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागः त्यागाच्छान्तिरनन्तरं 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 त्यागाच्छान्तिरनन्तरम्. Together twice. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Shreyo hi jnanamabhyasat jnanat dhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karmafalatyagah tyagat chantiranantaram. Again, Shri Bhagavanuvacha Shreyo hi jnanamabhyasat ज्ञानात् ध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागः त्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम्. Very typical shloka. It has got lot of twists in that. We try to sort out and tell one or two only for you, sufficient for you at your age. First is Shreyaha hi. He means verily, very much. Shreyaha is better, best. What is that? Jnanam. What is Jnanam? Knowledge. Jnanam is understanding. Then what? Abhyasat. Then Abhyasa. Now, generally, what we listen is by mere Jnanam, it won't help you. You have to do the Abhyasa. So, that context is different. Here it is said reversely. श्रेयो ही ज्ञानम अभ्यासात अभ्यास से ज्ञान बेटर है. क्या मतलब कि द अभ्यास डन विदाउट द क्लैरिटी विदाउट प्रॉपर ज्ञानम दैट इज नॉट बेटर. सो दैट इट मीन्स व्हाट देयरफॉर अभ्यास से ज्ञान बेटर के अर्थ क्या हुआ? विदाउट ज्ञान द अभ्यास डजंट हेल्प अस एंड डू द अभ्यास विथ द ज्ञान. Therefore, have a jnana, have a clear understanding, clear picture. Everything, including washing teeth. Now, every day we wash the teeth, abhyas. But if you don't know, and if you wash for half an hour, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and with a hardened brush, teeth also get, corona, what do you call it? पिघल जाएंगे, even your gums, everything get destroyed. तो अभ्यास कर रहे हो, but ज्ञानम होना चाहिए. How the brush has to be, first of all, how the brushing has to be, the dentist tell you how long it should be. Cannot be more than 1 minute, that's it. Depending on what you have eaten earlier day, or if you have rinsed the mouth night, etc. थोड़ा ही बस. बट आधा घंटा पेपर पूरा पढ़ते हुए करते गए तो सारे जाए सब चला बता. आई वन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ गिविंग कि अभ्यास ज्ञान के बिना. सो टू ए ड्राइविंग अभ्यास बट ज्ञान नहीं है of all the vehicle related things of brake clutch and all. Even traffic rules का ज्ञान नहीं है तो फिर पकड़े जाएंगे या लगा देंगे कहीं. इज इट नॉट? क्रिकेट खेल रहे हो अभ्यास बट ज्ञान होना चाहिए है ना. टू हाउ टू फेस विच बॉलर इन व्हाट वे बैट्समैन है तो बॉल रहे तो कैसे डाले बाकी नहीं. नो अभ्यास विदाउट ज्ञान कैन बी हेल्पफुल. फ्रॉम दैट स्टैंड पॉइंट इट इज सेड ज्ञानम अभ्यासात श्रेयः. That means what? Do the abhyasa with the jnana. Okay. Now second one. Jnanat dhyanam vishishyate. तो ज्ञान से ध्यान बेटर है. So here dhyana means your abhyas के time focusing your mind intellect in that practice. ध्यान से अभ्यास का करना ज्ञान को पीछे रखकर. Many people have knowledge, do practice, but they are absent minded. They are not fully present with the attentiveness in it. And whenever you do anything with dhyanam, your doing is perfect. You get a joy because attending the mind, putting the mind on one work stably itself removes the agitations in the mind. Such mind is able to reflect the inner happiness in a better manner. दैट्स व्हाई कोई भी ध्यान से कड़ाव में रहते ना, उनके अंदर आनंद रहता है, ध्यान से करने वाले। Like a painter with all dhyana is painting. He's a khush mizaj because the mind is quiet and calm. In calm, quiet mind, the work is good, that joy will come. Inner happiness also reflects. The happiness of the self reflects in the peaceful mind. Therefore, jnanat dhyanam vishishyate. Therefore, have jnanam, but use that jnanam to do the abhyasa with dhyanam, attentively, with focused. Like I am doing the abhyasa of giving Gita lecture. But without jnanam of which chapter I am chanting, to whom I am addressing, what shloka, what's the literal meaning, what's the thing to be conveyed in it, what inspiration to be given to the youth, ये ज्ञान नहीं है तो मेरा जो लेक्चर का अभ्यास उतना अट्रैक्टिव यूजफुल नहीं रहेगा. And while having the jnanam and doing abhyasa, if I am not doing with dhyanam, in that dhyanam, love for the work, love to you all, love for the goal that through this the youngsters must become aware of Gita, Gita's glory, and they should make Gita Jnanam as support to them. All those pure, beautiful intentions in me, pushing me to do very dedicatedly, very actively, engrossed manner. That's called a dhyanam. There are some singers, योगी ही है वो लोग, गंधर्व लोग से आए हैं. When they do the singing, all the thousand audience go, they make spellbound because their lyrics, the music, the coordination, everything is full of dhyana. Dhyana. You can see in any of the sports, क्रिकेट आजकल वर्ल्ड कप चल रहा है, वो एग्जाम्पल दे रहा मैं, अंपायर भी डल विटेड है, एंड द बैट्समैन आल्सो आर जस्ट लाइक दैट प्लेइंग, बाउलर्स आल्सो जस्ट बिकॉज द डेड रबर इट इज. सीरीज ऑलरेडी डिसाइड हो गया, उसका कोई ज़्यादा कॉन्सिक्वेंस नहीं है. यू के सुनने देखने वालों को इंटरेस्ट नहीं आता. बट इफ इट्स ए मैच फुल ऑफ प्रेस्टीज, इट्स ए फाइनल मैच, है ना, प्रेस्टीज का इश्यू भी है, कप भी जीतना है हमको. दैट टाइम बोथ द टीम्स, अंपायर कितना ध्यान से रहते हैं. होल ऑडियंस है ऑल्सो 1 लाख पीपल थे परसों, है कि नहीं, इन दैट अहमदाबाद स्टेडियम में 1 लाख लोगों ने देखा क्रिकेट. दे से हाउ मच ध्यान युक्त देवर ऑल. With dhyana, when you use the jnana in the abhyasa will be done well, result will be spectacular. Okay. Now, the fourth thing is interesting. You have jnanam, you have developed dhyanam, you are doing abhyasa, yet all the three can be disturbed. For one fourth reason, what is that? The worry, fear, anxiety regarding the result of that particular action. That one worry about the result enough to disturb the dhyana, to make us forget the jnana, to disturb the abhyas. है कि नहीं? बच्चे के सब पढ़ के गए, और उसके मन में मैं फेल होगा तो क्या हो जाएगा मेरा, और पास हो गया तो क्या. दैट कर्म फल के ऊपर जब मन जाता है ना, इमीडिएटली इज ज्ञान ध्यान अभ्यास, ऑल ऑफ देम गेट डिस्टर्ब. That is a wise person. What he wants to achieve after knowing so, he just focuses on the means and processes. He never thinks even little about the outcome or result because that disturbs in the present. Result depends on the performance in the presence. When you are performing in the presence, why should you think about the future result? It will anyway come depending on the present performance. So focus on performance. That is why more greater than the dhyana is this karma phala thyaga. Therefore, dhyanat karma phala tyagaha. Greater than the dhyana is karma phala tyaga. So for you youngsters working in the world, don't worry about the phala right now while performing. After performance, when the phala comes, you enjoy it. That we tell you, worldly people. But for the spiritual people, there is totally different thought. We can never have any phala expected of any sadhana done. Because the spiritual sadhana is not gaining something which is not ours or not me. I am already that. Just the sadhana removes the obstacles and reveals me myself. So, therefore, for a spiritual seeker, the meaning of karma phala tyaga is not expecting any outer result of any bhakti sadhana or jnana sadhana. एक बार कोई भी साधना का आउटर रिजल्ट यू हैव एक्सपेक्टेड, यू हैव बिकम ए वर्ल्डली संसारी, यू आर नॉट ए साधक. So the principle told to you, the youth, that don't deserve the present by worrying about the future phala, that also is applicable. Same way, there's in spirituality, there's nothing to be gained or lost. It's only living life spiritually. That's it. I am doing seva to the Lord. In that only fulfillment. I am doing devotion to the Lord. In that only. I am pursuing the Lord. Jnana marg. Say, He will be discovered. That's the fulfillment. There's no other thing other than performing as a result. Like why mother loves and serves children. No phala apeksha. In doing so only she is fulfillment. That's called karma phalatya. है ना? एक guru, why he is teaching the children or student all jnanams, Geetha and all, उसमें उनका fulfillment है. There is no karma phala apeksha. Otherwise he'll become samsari. That phala will never come. So dhyanat karma phala tyaga. Because tyagat, only after karma phala tyaga, there is a shanti in the mind. What agitates the mind, what makes us run for desires, what makes us do negative things to fulfill desire is the peacelessness of mind. That's why when the peace is achieved, everything of the world is gained. When there's no peace, you have gained everything, yet you have nothing. Tyagat Shanti Anantam. Here Shanti is that infinite peace of the infinite self discovered as our own self. The divinity discovered as ourself. That is Shanti. That's why I said it has got char panch pehlu. This shloka is in very many ways has to be explained. I told you I'll tell you one or two. So the straight meaning I told. Abhyasa is waste without knowledge. Knowledge and abhyasa cannot be beautiful without the dhyanam. Dhyana and knowledge and abhyasa all will be disturbed. There is a karma phala asakti. Therefore कर्म फल का त्याग करते हुए ध्यान के साथ जो ज्ञान सीखा उसका अभ्यास करना है. Therefore, in the earlier shloka, sarva karma phala tyagam tata kuru yatatmavan. Because the karma phala tyag say, as said here, tyagat shanti. In the shanta mana, then why it is God, why devotion, how it's beautiful, these things get clicked. Then he obviously, from the fourth to third to the second first, he will become the devotee. Karma phala tyaga. From now onwards, work for work's sake, duty for duty's sake. Love parents, serve parents for their sake. Love the children for serving. Don't expect any phala. You are liberated at that very moment. So too, we are doing greater than the greatest spiritual activities, but there is an expectation of result. You are a useless, worst samsari than a worldly samsari. There is no need of anything to be happy. Happiness is our nature. Allow it to express by not expecting anything outside. कुछ भी बाहर मांगा, we have conditioned our happiness. Drop all karma phala tyaga, drop all karma phala. You are at peace and ease and bliss, which you will experience when you try for 1 week. एक हफ्ते के लिए don't expect anything from anyone. Do the work, don't expect result. It comes, you give it to the world. You just will see what a peace, what a shanti, what a joy, what a bliss it is. Mahajnanis, avatars, they live life like that. Very vigorous, very dynamic, do everything, yet not absolutely peaceful and happy inside because no karma phalas. ठीक है. This is the beautiful shloka it is. So chant करो. श्रेयो हि ज्ञानम अभ्यासात् ज्ञानात् ध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफल त्यागः त्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम्. Okay, now the third thing is done by us. The fourth one is the common sense thought for the day. Amma Narayana. Mm. What is the simple common sense thought today? Simple. Mind's mischief of not setting either the routine or set but not following. The living life erratically, aimless, goalless, just like that and wasting it. Okay. Now, this discussion as this basis key as a human, we have to achieve something great, something spectacular. Everything we may not achieve, but among the things that are worthy of achieving, best one can choose. So I have chosen for me, the spiritual goal. You can choose your own goals. Now, to achieve any goal, you can't be without performing just now, Isa. The performance can never be systematic if there is no proper planning agenda. That is the meaning of setting the whole day in such a beautiful manner, minute by minute, hour by hour. That whatever the covetous goal you have set, you are working towards it and realizing in your life. This is the most intelligent, expected way to be lived by a wise youngster. Everyone, and you are youth, so I am addressing to you. I am talking about you. How can a day be erratic? What time you have to get up? What time you have to sleep? What are the whole days? 18 hours spent in. If you don't have the clarity of it, then दिमाग सड़ा हुआ है फिर सो रहे हो तुम. Goal is clearly नहीं है, means नहीं पता. To follow those means, what are the resources to be gathered, how much time has to be spent, how it has to be done. अरे ये सब नहीं है तो तुम कर क्या रहे हो? बुद्धि को यूज नहीं कर रहे हो. Without buddhi, human is animal only. That's why all animalistic tendencies enter and we behave such an erratic like a rakshas. देव दिमाग मन का ये बेवकूफ़ी है. So buddhi should come. Buddhi should know we are human beings. Buddhi should know we have so many capacities. Buddhi should know we must achieve something. Buddhi should know how many things that can be worthy of achieving. Buddhi should decide what is the best among them. One or many, few of them. First, the Buddhi should decide what are the thing to be achieved. Like my achievements are, I want to study the Shastras and talk on them. While doing so, I also get clear knowledge. For the youth, for elders. The one after the Shastra I am taking up, studying and talking. So once you choose the goal and means, then to reach to those goals through means, make a beautiful curriculum. उसमें सब होना चाहिए. है ना? You need to have health. For health, good food, exercise required and rest also required. You need to have the concentration of mind. For that, you have to have some japa upasana done. You need guidance. Therefore, sometime for studying book are going to get guidance from the elders is there required. तो ये सारे इंग्रेडिएंट जो जरूरी वाले हैं उस डे स्केड्यूल में करिकुलम में हमको ऐड करना. दिस इज फर्स्ट अचीवमेंट ऑफ द बुद्धि. conquering the mind's mischief of living a life erratically. Second achievement is what once you have set, then accordingly only you have to follow. The one who sets his desk routine, keeping in view the goal and means. If he is greatest person, greater than him is the one who is 100% following. Why should we think less? Why should we compromise? करेंगे हम 100% करेंगे. नहीं हो पाया तो 50 हो गया, 30 हो गया, 10 हो गया, चलो चलेगा. हाउ लॉन्ग दी मजबूरी का नाम महात्मा गांधी. नो. इफ आई हैव प्लान्ड माय शेड्यूल 5 को उठना है तो 5 को उठूंगा ही मैं बस. यू नो 15-20 मिनट एक्सरसाइज मतलब कर दिया मैं. नहा के आधा घंटा जप मतलब कर दिया. पूजा जो भी है. You understood? That way, the one who does, then only can master his mind, can master his senses. He can really make your intellect in right thinking, planning, systematic. He alone can achieve starting from small little goals to the bigger and bigger goals for the whole country and the world. Therefore, mind's mischief of not setting a goal, not setting a routine, not practicing them, just living an erratic life of एक दिन 10 को उठे, एक को भाग 2 को उठे, एक दिन उड़ते भैंस की तरह खाया, दूसरे दिन और कुछ किया. These nonsensical life shows you are still an animal as same thing. कभी एनिमल कम से कम टाइम पे उठता है. वो भी नहीं है, बदतर देन एनिमल. बट इमेजिन I want to be a doctor. I'm already doctor. I want to treat these many patients for these hours. So मॉर्निंग उठ के ही सब तैयारियां करके मैं गया हूँ. अरे डॉक्टर्स का जो टाइमिंग्स होते हैं ना, वेरी ग्रेट. पहले उनको हेल्दी होना है, एनर्जेटिक होना है, इंस्पायर्ड होना है, वेल इन्फॉर्म्ड होना है. वाइल डूइंग ऑल दैट दे हैव टू अटेंड द पेशेंट्स. सुबह 5, साढ़े 5 से साढ़े 6, 8 तक उनके सर्जरीज होते हैं. Thereafter, the inpatient they see, then the outpatients they have to throughout the day, they have to read the articles and all. And media मेडिकल फ्रेंड्स आके बेचारे वो अपना दिखाते बोलते जाते हैं, डिटेलिंग करेंगे, whatever you call, I don't know. Doctor's life is very amazing. Like that, every professional who is doing the profession professionally is perfect that way. मजा आता है उनके जीवन को देखकर. तो फ्रॉम सो मेनी लाइव्स दे हैव लर्नड ऑल दीज थिंग्स फ्रॉम द मास्टर्स, started practicing, now they are masters of their life. Every you the youngster have to be the master of your life right from the word go, from today only. नवरात्रों में इसको पकड़ो. Set the goal, set the day, follow accordingly, and don't get disturbed in your routine for small little reasons. Again, very very important to you. And very important things, never bother a person who is stuck to his own goal, because Bhagwan is using him. He is wise person. Very rare occasions will be there. Otherwise, no breaking the routine. Keep on working, achieving, serving. ये है मजेदार जिंदगी. एज ए यंगस्टर्स अभी से आदत बनाओ. हमारा क्या है? देयर इज नो गोल, नो वर्किंग फॉर इट, एंड ओनली भोगा इज द गोल, एंड इंडल्ज इन दैट. दिमाग खराब, पैसे वेस्टेड, then nothing achieved in life, then compared to the others, nowhere we are, and feeling regretted and guilty, getting addicted to all nonsense. देखो, you youngsters, this is the time for you to make our mark. मर्जी आपकी है, बोल के छोड़ना हमारा काम है. Today's world is not like 10-15 years back. At least we can tell third time, fourth time, force you. अभी तो तुम इतने चढ़े हुए हो ईगो में. इवन गिविंग दिस एडवाइस ऑल्सो यू थिंक किसने बोला आपको स्वामी बोलने को, कोई जरूरत नहीं तुम्हारे एडवाइस. इतने एरोगेंट फेलों को यही ज्यादा मेहरबानी है. लाइफ इज yours. Make it or mar it. Be intelligent, be wise. Don't be getting emotional and destroy life. Nothing is important, your goal and means. Even if the health is spoiled and all, thoda thoda ज़्यादा है तो you have to take rest. Like 2 days I gave break to our Geetha class last week because of very bad health. Could not wait. But other than that, even in those days, 2 days, 2 classes of this and इससे पहले का मैंने 2 दिन छोड़ा. Not the morning, evening 4 classes, which I have started 1300 days back. Even 1 day break not given. 1300 दिन से. तबीयत was bad, 104 temperature and all. ये तो चलेगा अपना. You pray to God, He will give you the strength. Even these classes I could have had. I was checking my ego and stubbornness. What will happen? Then the Lord said, yeah, yes, good. Nothing should bind us that way. Then immediately we started third day. So every one of us have to keep those goals and keep on working. That's day by day, year by year. This way we have to. This is true evolution. Mastering faculties, mastering the time, and aiming at goals and achieving them, making it a habit. What a beautiful life! And higher goals. Goals universal, goals spiritual. Marathon universal spiritual goal. Me and the whole universe should grow spiritually. That's it. बाकी सारे सेकेंडरी है मेरे अंडरस्टैंडिंग में, मेरे लिए. तो आई विल evolve spiritually, I will guide as an instrument in the hands of the God. पक्का, चाहे 1 जन्म हो, 10 जन्म हो, लाखों जन्म हो, यही करते जाएंगे. तो उधर शास्त्र अध्ययनम and adhyatmika sadhana pragati and prachara, serving the humanity, serving the jivas. Because only in spiritual evolution there is emancipation, fulfillment. That's what my conviction. आपका अपना अपना लक्ष्य बनाओ बेटा, स्केड्यूल बनाओ डेली का, मैक्सिमम फॉलो करो. थैंक यू. नाउ वी डू द लास्ट प्रोग्राम ऑफ द डे, दैट इज देवी स्तुति. Yesterday we saw the 5 mantras. This is from Durga Saptashati. This is from Markandeya Purana. From here, that Ya Devi Sarvamuteshu so and so Rupena Samstita Namastasai will start. Okay. I will tell you for 3 4 minutes in the beginning only those things. Then the sentence is common, so you can keep on chanting. So fifth shloka yesterday we have seen. Sixth one क्या कहते हैं, एक श्लोक से आइडिया आ जाएगा हमको. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु, that mother who in all beings Vishnu Mayeti Shabdita, who's there in the form of Vishnu Maya in everyone. Namastasya, 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 Namo Namaha. Salutations to her, salutations to her, salutations to her, and again salutations. 4 times it is said. So to that mother who is in the form of Vishnu Maya in all, to her salutations. What's Vishnu Maya? Protecting the beings when they are tuned to the Bhagavan Vishnu by giving Sattva Guna and knowledge, etc. In the same way, Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Chetana iti abhidiyate. That mother goddess who in all beings is there in the form of Chetana, consciousness, knowingness, responding to the world around with all the faculties, not like a stone, but Chetana. वो माता रानी ही है चेतना के रूप में. To that mother who is in the form of Chetana in all, my salutations. Every shloka is like that for the next 20 shlokas. Next one is Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita. Whether they use it or not, how much they use, what for they use. But in all beings, especially the human, mother is there in the form of Buddhi, which does the Vicharana, the Vichakshana, the analysis, the discrimination, and deciding for the best. So, O mother, you are there in the form of Buddhi in all. To that you my salutation. So, the symbolism in this, I don't want to explain too much. Two things only I say. One, pray to the mother to give these sadgunas to us. And these sadgunas, when they are found in anybody, recognize that the mother only functioning through them. Like here, Buddhi Rupena. So, in our life, we come across so many Buddhi Jivis, wise people, intelligent than us. They may be younger than us, junior to us, chalta hai. Elders to us. Buddhi they are using, a scientist discovering scientific things. The economists planning, making economic plans for the total country's growth. The army officer and the borders, protecting the frontiers. Everybody is using their buddhi, isn't it? In that buddhi rupa, mother alone is there. So congratulate that person, salute that person, learn from it, inspire yourself if possible, but don't feel jealous. Don't insult the buddhi of that person because you don't have it. और भगवान किस जीव के द्वारा क्या कब व्यक्त कर नहीं पता. द पीपल आर देयर 70 years. अरे 35 साल के बंदा उससे ज्यादा कुछ करेगा. तो हूँ मैं उससे बड़ा हूँ 35 साल, हाउ कैन ही बी लाइक दैट? नथिंग डूइंग. एज हैज वेरी लिटिल टू डू विथ रिगार्ड टू एबिलिटीज एंड टैलेंट्स. छोटे लोग भी अच्छे करेंगे, जूनियर्स भी अच्छा करेंगे, उनका बुद्धि भी बढ़िया हो सकता है. Like your children sometimes more intelligent than you. How can my children be intelligent, Swamiji, when I am useless? अरे कभी कभी ऐसे मिस्टेक करते हैं भगवान. लाइक हिरण्यकशिपु के पुत्र के रूप में प्रहलाद आए कि नहीं, कभी कभी गलत होती है. Therefore accept the buddhi of your children, and in that buddhi rupa Mata Rani, Devi alone is there. Like this, everything I am not explaining, one I told you, understand. So buddhi rupena, then nidra rupena samstita. If all are not sleeping only, डबल इलेक्ट्रिसिटी खर्च होएगा, मेंटल बन जाएंगे, सब क्योटिक हो जाएंगे, भोग प्रधान होकर तुरंत सर्वनाश हो जाता है. It is mother's कृपा that every being sleeps for those few hours, that the nature is able to rejuvenate herself. हमारे निद्रा के कारण दुनिया शांत है. नहीं तो क्या क्या थॉट्स भेजते हैं हम, क्या क्या दुष्कर्म कुकर्म करते हैं राक्षसों की तरह. सो निद्रा इज एसेंशियल, सफिशिएंट निद्रा, nidra rupan. And generally we have to become nidralu for all the bhoga, for all the negativity things. We should sleep, we should awaken for the positive, sleep for the negative. Awaken for the Geetha, sleep for the movies, not sleeping at the Geetha class, and awaken to see the movie one after the other till 2 o'clock at the night like a ullu ke patte. That's the meaning of nidra. किसके लिए निद्रा करना है हमें, किसके लिए जागृत होना है ना? सत्कर्म के लिए जागृत हो, दुष्कर्म के लिए सो जाना चाहिए. इन द फ्रेंड्स कॉल यू, चल रहे यार खेलने, खेल जाते, तब उसको यार मेरे को नींद आ रही है, मैं सो जाता हूँ. And when I tell you, children, come to Geetha class, now don't tell, मुझे सो रहा है. You must be awakened for Geetha class. Nidra for the other things. दुष्कर्म के लिए all that you have to be निद्रालु, जागृत रूपेण रहना चाहिए. When you have to do work and achieve for yourself and the world. So निद्रा रूप में माता है. Then या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षुधा रूपेण. Morning only we were studying in our Aitariya Upanishad. Kshut pipasabhyam anvavarjatu. Bhagavan only put kshuddha and pipasa in all. Kshuddha is hunger. If that hunger is not there, then I don't eat. If I don't eat, body will not get nurture, nourishment. Then it will die only. So in the hunger rupa mother is there. Therefore, whenever you are hungry, take care of yourself by taking good food, etc. But wherever the hunger is there in any of the beings, know that mother alone is expressing that form, and satiate that hunger by giving the required food, whatever, how much ever possible. Shuddha rupe. And as I told you the other day, the real progress of the world is not only a human being, even one animal also, not suffering or dying because of lack of food. Even in such a science technology growth, thousands die every day because of lack of food. भूखे मर रहे. Then these all scientific developments growths are लानत है उस पे, कोई हमारा सह मनुष्य भूख से मर रहा है. In so many countries are there very poverty में, the Nigeria, Algeria, Somalia, जो भी है भूखे मरते हैं बेचारे, because they don't have any natural resources there, nobody to encourage them, and from them there are no benefits. Therefore the big countries won't help them, क्योंकि वे बड़े कंट्री उन्हीं को हेल्प करते जिनसे उनको कुछ मिलने की उम्मीद है. America won't help them. They are not kind countries. They are only commercial nations, selfish nations. अभी देखो G20 में अफ्रीकन नेशंस को इंडिया ने इनवाइट किया. दैट्स अ ग्रेट अचीवमेंट. वो लोग हंगर से दुखी होते रहते. So then the food chain supply is properly maintained, then that dukkha bhojana can be eliminated. क्षुधा के रूप में माता रानी ही है. Therefore, wherever there is hunger, even animals, feed them to your capacity. मैं तो कहता हूँ गवर्नमेंट्स फर्स्ट अचीवमेंट शुड बी ओपन फ्री फूड टू ऑल इन द होल कंट्री. पुट डोनेशन बॉक्स जिसको देना है. इवन इज ए बेगर, ही इज ए क्रिमिनल, पहले खाना दो. मिनिमम इट इज. यू मे हैंग हिम, बट भोजन दे के हैंग करो उसको. They should be not a uh, selling of the food. Food which is for luxury and bhoga, you make it commercial. But then basic food फुकट में मिलना चाहिए. दाल रोटी चावल सब्जी जीने का मिनिमम है, वो फ्री जिस देश में होता है, that country need not have nuclear powers. They need not have any other nonsense. Technological growth, because common minimum human humanity is there in that nation. मानवता है क्योंकि भोजन दे रहा है. In that country where food becomes very costly, it's the worst developed country. In India, cost of food is growing. It's a wrong sign. But still there are annakshetras are there run by. That's the beauty of Bharat Mata. There are 1,000 temples in India where free bhojanam is given. Minimum 1,000. कोई कोई जगह भी थे हजारों, लाइक तिरुपति में 1,00,000 लोग खाते हैं डेली. Every of these big temples, अन्न क्षेत्र, अन्नदान गोइंग ऑन. क्षुधा की बात कर रहा हूं मैं. टाइमली फूड इज मिनिमम फॉर हैविंग एनर्जी, देन ही कैन वर्क किसी भी फील्ड में. लाइक बच्चों को स्कूल के खाना देते हैं आजकल. गवर्नमेंट स्कूल, प्राइवेट स्कूल, थ्रू आउट द कंट्री, इन एवरी प्लेस इवन ऑफिस सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में भी गवर्नमेंट ही खाना देना चाहिए. Thousands will be employed for that. Many resources are saved. You need not carry tiffin box to office at lunch time. हमें आइडिया दे रहा हूँ. क्षुधा के रूप में माता रानी है, तो क्षुधा से कोई दुखी नहीं होना. प्लस प्लान प्रॉपरली. दैट्स द आइडिया. द नेक्स्ट वन, छाया रूपेण संस्थिता. Chaya, you can call it as sometimes less understanding, no understanding. That is what is required for that fellow that time. Like Kumbhakarna. Mother only entered and made him half sleepy and asked for the boon कि 6 महीने मैं सोऊंगा, एक दिन खाऊंगा. Otherwise, already Ravana asked such a boon. If this fellow also asks, दो दो राक्षस को कहाँ झेलेगी दुनिया? That Chaya Rupena. So too the mother Saraswati and goes into that mantra and Kaikeyi. That's what some stories say, that they ask for Vanavasa to because Ravan को मारना है. तो इस तरह से छाया रूपेण is what? Even the chaya, the shadow of that ignorance also, mother's then only. When she wants, she'll give us wisdom. Don't struggle too much. Don't worry too much also. मैं अभी सीख रहा हूँ बात. सारे शास्त्र पढ़ना है, समझना है, बस मैं टू मच इंटेंस, बट कैपेसिटी तो है ही नहीं, बुद्धू है हम. Then I understood mother wants, she will bless with all knowledge, wisdom. Leave it to her. If she doesn't bless us, she will bless us with छाया. जहाँ क्या है ना, थोड़ा ही ज्ञान जितना जरूरत है. That doesn't mean encourage ignorance and be lazy fellow. हाँ. Deliberately mother only keeps some people for some time. It is required for that person's growth and also the totality. So छाया रूप में माता रानी है. The next one is शक्ति रूपेण. Every type of शक्ति, इच्छा शक्ति, ज्ञान शक्ति, क्रिया शक्ति, सर्वभूतेषु शक्ति रूपेण. Every one of them have shaktis. The बौद्धिक शक्ति, मानसिक शक्ति, इंद्रिय शक्ति, शारीरिक शक्ति. Not same शक्ति works everywhere, no. जैसे लोमड़ी वगैरह कहते हैं एनिमल, उनको दिमाग का शक्ति ज्यादा है. Not the physical शक्ति like lion and tiger. Everyone of different faculties are powerful to different beings. इवन आपको भी, किसी को शारीरिक शक्ति बढ़िया होगा, यू कैन बिकम रेजलर, मलखम्ब. किसी को वाक शक्ति अच्छा है कि ही विल रियली इंप्रेसिवली स्पीक, वेरी गुड ऑरेटर. किसी को आर्ट्स में शक्तियां होते हैं, किसी को बुद्धि का शक्ति अच्छा है, किसी को प्रेम वाला शक्ति है. तो हजारों शक्तियां हैं. ऑल आर मदर ओनली. सो शक्ति रूपेण. ओके. नेक्स्ट तृष्णा रूपेण, लास्ट वन. इतना हम करेंगे आज. मैं तो सोचा 20 तक नहीं होएगा, 13 तक काफी है, एक दिन ज्यादा हो जाए होने दो. सो तृष्णा इज negative also. Trishna is that unquenching thirst for the bhoga. That's negative. But the Trishna to serve the world, Trishna to take Bhagavan's name, Trishna to gain more and more knowledge, Trishna to work hard and hard. So that's all positive, no? तो माता रानी ही उस रूप में है. सो क्यों इसी में तृष्णा है नेगेटिव वाला, तुम क्षमा करो अपने आप को बचाते हुए. डोंट वाइल योर माइंड. In your mind, if there is Trishna for Bhoga, pray to the mother to remove it. And this requirement of Trishna for positivity, pray to mother. Like I say, mother, give me the Trishna to study Shastra, Trishna to conduct more classes. अभी तो 7 ही कर रहा हूँ. Let me do 12 classes per day, whole day. Trishna भी दो, शक्ति भी दो. So I pray so that in my life, maximum service to Shastras and the beings can be done by your grace. Use me, O mother, for your work this way. तो इसमें मेरे को भी भलाई है कि आई एम ऑलवेज इन टच विद द गॉड और द ट्रुथ. आई डोंट वांट टू गो अवे फ्रॉम स्पिरिचुअलिटी, दो आई कैन डू 1000 थिंग्स. आई कैन बी इनटू पॉलिटिक्स, आई कैन बी इनटू, आई कैन बी साइंटिस्ट. जो वेदांत शास्त्र पढ़ता है वो हर एक जगह पे आगे बढ़ सकता है. थोड़ा मेहनत करो. बट आई डोंट वांट एनीथिंग, दिस वन ओनली. सो गिव मी दिस शक्ति एंड स्मृति or this trishna, let us say. Okay, now what are the things now? विष्णु माया चेतना, बुद्धि निद्रा, क्षुधा छाया, शक्ति तृष्णा. नोट कर लो. हम इन 8 श्लोकों को पढ़ेंगे आज. इतना ही. ॐ या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विष्णुमायेति शब्दिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चेतनेत्यभिधीयते नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु निद्रारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षुधारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तृष्णारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। Like that we have 10-12 more कल इसको हम देखेंगे. Thank you friends. Om. We have done stotras, we have done Devi Stuti, common sense thought, Geetha, we have chanted today Bhagya Suktam, then we also have done our earlier initial stotras. May Mother bless all of you. May you all be the devotees of Mother Adi Parashakti Mata. Do all upasanas required. Being blessed by her, always have all the Shaktis in the outer to achieve great successes. दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांति मापनुयात् शांतो मुच्येत बंदेभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् ओम असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ओम पूर्णमदं पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, सदगुरु परंपरा की जय, सदगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, दुर्गा माता की जय। थैंक यू। Yes. Thank you.